Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Janellescentcloset and this is Scent Talk from my closet, the fragrance closet. On this channel, we go over all things fragrance. We cover niche perfume houses. We go over layering combos. We talk about dupes and clones of original fragrances, highlight indie perfume brands, all things fragrance. So if that's something you're interested in, go ahead and continue watching. Consider hitting that subscription button and the bell so you'll be notified to new videos, because you never know which fragrance house or perfume topic we're going to cover next. So we are getting through here our short story collection from the Imaginary Authors brand. So if it is your first time on the channel, I do like to focus on one perfume house at a time, and Imaginary Authors is quite the unique concept. If you would like to know a little brief history of the brand, then go ahead and check out the Sun Drunk review, and in that video I go through what the fragrance brand is all about. So for today we are reviewing Telegrama, okay? Telegrama. So I believe that is Spanish for telegram. So it is inspired by some travels and all that goodness. On the site, it does say when to wear this fragrance is it's inspired by a vintage first-class experience. This plush scent has the ability to turn even the most ordinary day into something dignified and memorable. Indulge often. So this scent it was released in the year 2019, and it is an aromatic fougere. Fougere. Oh my gosh. I practiced. I promise you. I looked it up. I honestly thought that this word was fugere or fugery, and it is not. It is fougere, I believe. It's French, okay? So it's an aromatic fragrance. The notes in this fragrance are talc, lavender, absolute, black pepper, teak, amarice, vanilla powder, and fresh linens. With the lavender, the vanilla, the fresh feel to the fragrance, my nose automatically took me to YSL's Libre. Immediately, I was like, oh, this smells like YSL Libre to me. A little bit. Not exactly. Let me tell you. Very first impression, however, of the fragrance is this is not for me. This is masculine. I do not like fresh masculine leaning scents. I do like amber, warm, sweet masculine scents. Like, for example, I feel like Grand Soir by MFK leans masculine, and I don't mind it. I think it works very well for both sexes, males and females. This one, however, opens up like, whoa, just very masculine, if you will. That peppery kick is also very evident from the get-go. I'm like, okay, there's pepper in here for sure. There's just this pepper. And then there is the lavender and the vanilla combo kind of come through, and I'm like, okay, it's getting a little syrupy. It starts to turn like syrup, very sweet syrup, which does not work for my skin chemistry. So I'm thinking first off, I want to scrub it because it smells masculine, and then second, I want to scrub it because it smells syrupy. So I'm just like, it's not working, I don't think. Then after that syrupy sweetness, I get swept back into masculine territory with the teak. The teak, like mahogany teak wood. It reminds me of mahogany teak wood from Bath and Body Works, which to me is a very masculine feel of a scent. And that's where then it takes me. So I'm on this ride, let me tell you, with this fragrance. I'm like, okay, am I going to be able to jive with this or not? I'm back now to this fresh feel. I'm like, where is that beautiful, crisp, clean scent that I thought this was going to be? All of a sudden, everything smooths out in the fragrance. It just smooths out, and it becomes very, very enjoyable, very relaxing on the skin. And so the caramelness and the syrupiness kind of don't dissipate, but they don't go into they don't go into pancake territory. The lavender is there to pull it in, and it is just blended very, very well. Very interesting fragrance, this one. Again, this house is so unique in the way that they put their notes together, the way that they jive, the way that you're almost confused wearing it. It's so interesting. So there's almost a bit of you know, the caramel and the syrup feel is there, but there's almost an airiness to the scent. So, you know, like an airy component. So I thought that everything about this was very, very interesting. So this morning, this was last night, you know, when I'm trying to figure it out, figure the scent out. So this morning I'm like, okay, what am I going to layer with this as far as body care? And also I'm kind of want to smell Libre again. I want to put on YSL Libre, and that is what I ended up doing. So on my right side, I went ahead. I had some options. Let me tell you about them. So I went ahead and wore Warm Vanilla Sugar by Bath and Body Works on both sides. And it beat out another fragrance, but only because I knew that it was going to be really hot today. But in the cooler weather, I can definitely wear this other one that I got here. So for today, I did wear Warm Vanilla Sugar, Intoxicating Vanilla, White Orchid, Sparkling Sugar, Fresh Jasmine, and Creamy Sandalwood. This was just the right amount of sweetness, and there's like a little clean air from the sandalwood that I get in here. It's not full on gourmand smelling. It's just like a clean, really nice feel I get from this fragrance. Warm Vanilla Sugar by Bath and Body Works. It's not heavy at all. It's sweet and enjoyable and airy. So, oh, so nice. All right, so I went ahead and wore this on both sides, let me tell you. And I wore my little sample of Libre. The only reason I have a sample and I do not have a full bottle is because I have been burning through here my Floral Lavender by Dossier. This one is so ridiculously similar. I also have one by Andromeda's Moon. So I haven't needed to purchase a full bottle, but I think I'm down to the wire here. I truly enjoy this scent on a lazy Sunday, on an afternoon. You know, I love to spray the bed with this. I had no idea I was so low. So I also do not have a full bottle of Libre because I prioritized buying the intense version as well, because I love vanilla, and I love, not that the original doesn't have vanilla, but this was going to be heavier, more for the cooler weather, and I wanted this one. I haven't done a full day wear test for you guys on this. Maybe I'll do a side-by-side comparison so you guys will know the difference. I also have the YSL Libre Eau de Toilette. This one's the Eau de Parfum, and then this one is also the Eau de Parfum. This is the intense version. There is also a YSL Le Parfum of the Libre. It just came out, so I want to get a hold of that as well. Although they are saying that it's really close to the YSL Libre Intense. So I'm not sure if that's going to be redundant or not. I want to get a sample. So anyways, on my right side, this YSL just went the distance. We're talking projection. We're talking sillage, scent trail, all of that. I mean, I forgot why I love this fragrance. It's a gorgeous fragrance. It is so intoxicating, and leans slightly masculine with the lavender that we got going on in Libre, but it is so unbelievably enjoyable, and it went beautifully with the Warm Vanilla Sugar. So the other one that I was going to wear today was going to be Bonfire Bash, but I'll reserve this for the cooler weather. Here we have Vanilla Bourbon, Creamy Sandalwood, and Cashmere Musk, and ooh, I think that this would go so unbelievably well. Add a tiny touch of booziness to the fragrance. Let me tell you, Telegrama here by Imaginary Authors on my left side. It did not have loud projection. It did not have, you know, that boss feel. It was more, to me, it is gone from my clothes, and yet Libre is still here. Oh gosh, it's still very much here, and the telegrama is gone even from my clothes. So I really thought by the notes and by the initial sprays of this that it was just going to be powerhouse fragrance similar to Libre, and it was not. It was just, you know, it was pretty intimate again, but a very nice experience. I mean, really, really, you know, with that ride that it takes you on, so enjoyable. I mean, for a niche fragrance, yes, I liked it. I liked it a lot. Would it be full bottle contender for me at the moment? No. I think I would honestly prioritize the YSL for me personally to add to the collection. Only because it was so much more enjoyable for me, you know, that beautiful scent bubble. I can just imagine if I had it on both sides. And then now with all these layering options I'm thinking of, I enjoy it. I love it. So that's personally, I think, what I would do. But let's say that I already had a full bottle. Yes, this would be contender, you know, to bring into the collection. I thought it was that special, that interesting. Again, here we go. You're not going to get what my total consensus that I'm getting from the House of Imaginary Authors is that they have beautiful backstories, they have wonderful, unique fragrances, notes that they use in their scents, and each scent really does take you on a bit of a ride. The ones that I am just dying to bring in, as far as scent, you know, uniqueness, and I want to the fig. Yesterday Haze for me is winning right now with Imaginary Authors. Yesterday Haze and this fig, and the way that it stayed and clung on, and I was able to enjoy it all day, was very, very enjoyable for me. The other one that I really, really liked that I think that I could play around with was Oh Unknown, the one that we reviewed yesterday. Again, it was on the clothes all day long, even though it wasn't a huge projection, you know, I still was able to personally enjoy the fragrance, and that's all I ever really want out of my fragrances. All right, so we're getting closer to the end here. I'll definitely be doing, I give a little preview to the hits and misses, but I'll definitely do a hits and miss video for sure on this Imaginary Authors. Might do that tomorrow or the day after. We'll see. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope, oh, I left one out. I was almost going to do this. Let me talk to you guys 2 seconds about it. This is the Aromatherapy Natural Essential Oils from Bath & Body Works. Lavender and vanilla, the sleep one. I have this thing about wearing this during the day because I'm like, oh, what if it puts me to sleep? But anyways, no. The reason I didn't wear it is that it really does smell like straight out the shower spa type. And I really don't want to be walking around smelling like that. At least me personally during the day. I don't. It is great for after the shower. It is great for bedtime. It really, really is. And I think it would go great with the Telegrama for a beautiful bedtime scent. And of course with YSL Libre. But yeah, I did not wear it. It would go wonderfully though. Definitely wonderfully. For the home setting is where I've placed that fragrance in. All right, so that was it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the review, to the week with here with this brand Imaginary Authors. I hope that you are enjoying it and you have a great rest of your evening or your day or night, and you stay safe. Thanks. Bye-bye.